And here we are at number 29 in the 35 ways that you can increase your business. Number 29 is identify additional opportunities, and this is by far my most exciting interest here. So what we want to do by identifying additional opportunities, wherever possible, a business should adopt the omni-channel income. So you want to have multiple streams of income coming into your business. Traditionally, of course, being a retail store, your bread and butter is customers walking into your store and purchasing. But have you ever thought outside the box? Let's run through a few ideas that you can adopt to get other sources of income within your business. So, of course, people walking in, that's your number one. Of course, now you've got a website. Hopefully you're selling that website, so it's an e-commerce website. People can go on there and buy, you send out to them. That will be your second source of income. At the bare minimum, you must be doing both of these things, of course. If you've got a retail store, that is. Even if you've got a market stall, you should still be selling online as well. So another one is drop shipping. Drop shipping is ideal for a business that can easily pack and send small items. Effectively, you become a small wholesaler. So drop shipping, you would offer within your business, you would offer other people to go out and sell your product for you, and you would give them a commission. So we used to do this selling maps, which were physical maps, which were very easy to send out. So a wholesaler would more or less set up their own website and their own sort of small business, and whenever something sold, they would send it through to us. We'd bill them at it was only about 20% less than retail, so they would make 20% on it, and they would pay for postage, all that sort of thing, and we would send direct to their customer for them. So it was no effort on our part. We would just see the orders come through, and we would just put it in an envelope, an address, put a stamp on it, drop it in the post. Very easy to do, and it was money for very little work. Now, we only made sort of half the money we would make usually, being a 20% discounted product, but we'd still make money on it because we already had the stock. We have the facility to put in an envelope and send out, and the customer did all the selling, and so that was an easy one. So that's called drop shipping. Endless aisle shopping is a PC at the front of your store where people can go, more or less a kiosk. People can just go in and without walking around and picking and finding things, they may find it easier to purchase from the computer. So usually they could do it at home, of course, but perhaps they wanted to see a particular product, or but rather than waiting in line, they may just go on, buy it, and buy it there and then, and you may send it out, may be too big to carry, whatever the reason. But just by offering a simple PC that people can walk up to and either browse and find out information about a product, or even click on yes, buy, and put in their credit card and purchase there and then. So that's an endless aisle shopping, or a PC kiosk. Loss leaders are popular items sold at heavy discount, sometimes even below cost, to specifically attract customers in the stores. So a loss leader, just a deal that's so good, people have to come in and get it. Usually something that they can't buy online, it has to be a pickup only, but to get physical people into your store, half the battle is already done. So that's a loss leader. A pop-up store is something in another location, usually a mall or a shopping centre, but perhaps your local markets or down at your local shops or whatever. But a pop-up store, something that you can set up and take down each day, and usually you're selling an item, but it may not be selling. As mentioned before, you just may be handing out brochures or advising people on some kind of a service, or whatever the reason is, it's just broadening your market reach to people that do not come into your store or past your store. In addition to your website, you may have an Amazon store or an eBay store. So this is another store that gets other traffic that your website wouldn't, or your shop front wouldn't get. There's a lot of traffic goes through Amazon and eBay, and of course you pay to put those things on there when you sell a product. So although you have to pay commission, the site gets a lot of traffic. They get a lot of eyeballs on it, and I would, every time you sell something from there, I would package up a little brochure or something that tells them about you and how they can order more directly from your website. So get them off the eBay site and send them direct to yours. So it's also an opportunity to contact the customer and add them to your list. And they would have not otherwise been in contact with your business. Within any packages sent, you should be including some kind of marketing material. So that's what I was talking about, as well as building your customer list, of course. You can do a deal on Groupon or Scoopon or Catch of the Day, all those sorts of things. They are usually heavily discounted, but again, it's people that would not have otherwise been aware that your business exists now know that you exist. So although you may not be making as much money, or even sometimes no money, you're gaining a customer. So depending on what your items are or your service is, you are gaining a customer. Private labeling. So if you have a particular product that you sell a lot of, and you're constantly getting boxes and boxes of this product in from a supplier, have you ever thought of contacting a manufacturer in China and putting your own name on that product and bringing out a container load? You can, usually from a manufacturer, from a box of goods up to a container or even more, but it'll be much cheaper. So you're bypassing your middleman, you're bypassing your wholesaler. Be careful not to piss off your wholesaler, because you'll lose a wholesaler and then you'll have nothing. But if it's a particular product that you sell a lot of, this is something to think about. And even better if you can get it branded to your company, to your business. But there are some things with that if you do it. Remember, you have to deal with returns, warranties, all that sort of stuff. Again, you won't have a supplier to go through, but the margins will be better. So that's private label goods. You should absolutely create your own YouTube channel. Make loads of tutorial videos about your products, and I'll touch on this in the next lesson. But if you have your own YouTube channel, so you film things, you can review products, just on the bottom of each video make sure you have a link to that product that you're reviewing, or at the very least your website. But that's not really good enough, so I would say to the actual product, so if you want this product, go here. But that's by creating a YouTube channel. Again, you're building a little brand on YouTube, and you're getting a lot of eyeballs of people that don't always know that your business exists, and now they will, even if it's just to get the name out there. And don't worry too much that you're a small Australian company and YouTube's a big American thing and all these Americans are gonna, you can make it very focused that you're a small Australian company, but still getting your name out there. And you don't know who those people know. They can talk to their friends about your company, and it's just broadening your reach. Last one I've got here is supplier assistance. In many cases, your top suppliers will be more than happy to come to your store and hold promotions and training days. This is great for staff as well, just staff training, and creates a buzz around the store. And a great event that you can contact your customers about. So again, you're building your list. You're sending an email to your list saying, hey, we're having this supplier come and they're going to show us their latest range of products. It's a win-win situation for your supplier, for the brand, and for your business, to create a buzz. So they're there to help you as well. Your suppliers want to help you. So you speak to your reps and tell them this is what you're thinking, and they will provide you with merchandise. I'll provide you with point of sale material, all that sort of stuff. They'll help you with it. They may even do a newsletter of their own, or they'll send out to their customers and say, hey, this weekend we are at so and so store. So this is all win-win stuff. So try those things. I wouldn't try them all at once. I would just try one and focus one. Put all your effort into one particular way of a different channel of income is what we want, and see what you can come up with. Let's also do a post as well. So we'll do a Facebook post, and we'll use the hashtag Omni, and we want you to go on there and post and tell us your new omni-channel marketing idea. So we'd love to see how you're going with it, where you're going to start, how you're going to do it, and any success that you have with it. Absolutely. So we want to see all of that. So I'll leave the link again below where you can jump on and tell us. Make sure you put some photos in there as well. If it's something that's sort of visual, we'd love to see some photos as well. Just make sure you use that hashtag Omni, and let's see what we can come up with.